deputy chief ministers. BJP likely to get lion's share of cabinet berths. India bloc fissures widen in Parliament. Trinamool Congress, Samajwadi Party skip opposition protest outside Sansad. Priyanka Rahul attend. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar's big statement in Lok Sabha says India-China ties improving, asserts how defence diplomacy led India to successfully disengage.
While a determined counter-deployment of adequate capability was the government's immediate response, there was also the imperative of a diplomatic effort to diffuse these heightened tensions and restore peace and tranquility.
Sambhal showdown in Parliament. Akhilesh reiterates planned conspiracy charge. Gandhi siblings Rahul and Priyanka likely to visit riot-hit town. India-Bangladesh showdown escalates. Bangladesh summons Indian envoy over Agartala mission attack. Suspends consular services in Agartala. Mega India Today impact. External Affairs Minister takes note of India Today report exposing cyber slave syndicate. Modi Mantri vows to take action. Prime Minister Modi takes stock of cyclone aftermath in Tamil Nadu. Sources say Prime Minister assures Chief Minister Stalin of full central cooperation. All right, the latest news break right now coming in, viewers. Mahayuti 2.0 Sarkar is taking shape, and it does seem the roadblocks now being removed. Devendra Fadnavis likely to stake claim tomorrow. Fadnavis to stake claim after key BJP meeting. He also today met Shinde, Ajit Pawar, and along with the two will go to the governor's house tomorrow. Fadnavis, Shinde, Pawar to hand over letter of support to governor. The latest news break coming in right now. It does seem after days of deliberation, what seemingly was a roadblock from Eknath Shinde's side, all of that now being removed. Eknath Shinde is back on the negotiating table and some kind of arrangement has come through. And what we've been given to understand that Devendra Fadnavis along with Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar will be going to the governor to stake claim tomorrow, and the big swearing in will take place the day after. Abhijit Karande on the phone line with me, taking us through this news break. Abhijit, what more can you add?
So, Preeti, now Vijay Rupani will arrive shortly in Mumbai, and after that, around 10:30 p.m., Union Minister and Observer for the BJP Legislative Party, Nirmala Sitharaman, will arrive in Mumbai. She will stay at Taj Kolaba, Taj President, and tomorrow at 10 a.m., BJP will conduct a Legislative Party meeting. They will elect a leader for the Legislative Party, and that name will be the CM's face of Maharashtra. So after that, mostly it is very much clear that the deck has been cleared for the Devendra Fadnavis. It is mere formalities will be completed tomorrow, and then along with Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar, Devendra Fadnavis will go to the governor's house, that is Raj Bhavan, and claim the stake of power. And day after tomorrow, on the 5th of December at 5 p.m., the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra will take a swearing ceremony will happen in Mumbai in the presence of PM Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah and the other dignitaries of Maharashtra. So there are other things also happening around the swearing-in ceremony, that Shiv Sena is asking that there must be a more than CM and DCM. There must be a swearing-in ceremony for the other leaders from the three parties also. So that would be easier for Shiv Sena to negotiate with the BJP before the swearing-in ceremony. If swearing-in ceremony happens before and then the negotiations will
Okay.
take place, then it is very difficult for Shiv Sena to negotiate for the heavyweight portfolios like home and
Okay.
like revenue and
All right.
others.
Abhijit, stay with me. Let's also cut across to Ritwik Balikar, who's joining us live for more. Ritwik, what is it that has made Eknath Shinde now come back to the negotiating table?
See, after 4 days of deadlock on, and Eknath Shinde was completely out of reach. I mean, he was at his village, at his native village. He was not available for any discussions or communication. Later, when he came back to his private residence in Thane, still he was not keeping well. And today, finally, he got to attend an official government meeting, a review meeting, where Devendra Fadnavis joined that meeting through video conferencing. But still, Ajit Pawar has not participated in any of the meets. So, after 3 days of deadlock and trying to bargain hard for heavyweight portfolios like Home Department, Revenue Department, chairmanship for the Legislative Council, the demands have hit nowhere, and he has come to the terms that he has to accept Deputy CM post with obviously the Urban Development Department, which he was handling for last 10 years. So maybe now he has come to the terms that BJP is not going to bow down, and they have finally taken a call, and they are going ahead with the oath-taking ceremony, for which BJP leaders were already taking review meets, and they were also visiting the venue. So the pressure tactics which were applied by Eknath Shinde camp were of no use, and now finally after 3 days of bargaining hard, Eknath Shinde now has accepted the fact, and maybe tomorrow, after a legislative meeting of BJP, once the legislative party leader will be elected, Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar will have a formal meeting to decide
Ritwik,
the portfolio
has it also
allocation.
come down to the legislative leader of Mahayuti?
Yes, absolutely. One of the observer, Nirmala Sitaraman, has flown down to Mumbai. She'll be staying at Taj Kulaba, and tomorrow at 10 a.m. She will be attending the legislative party meet, which will be held in the Vidhan Bhavan Hall. Once the meeting is held, legislative party leader will be announced, and officially the front runner Devendra Fadnavis will be the face of CM of Maharashtra. So we really need to see that how things unfold, and how the portfolio allocation, and which party, which allies get how many seats. Because what we've been hearing is that Eknath Shinde was insisting for 16 portfolios, but he might end up getting 12 portfolios.
All right, okay, Ritwik, appreciate you joining us. We're going to come right back to you for more updates. Meanwhile, viewers, let's take you to the national capital and the winter session in Parliament. The India bloc seemingly divided over strategy in the winter session. Congress targeted the centre on the Adani issue, while the Samajwadi Party prioritized the Sambhal violence. The opposition protested outside Parliament with slogans and posters saying Adani Modi ek hain. But the Samajwadi Party and TMC skipped that protest, hinting at a rift within the alliance. Here's more.
The absence of two parties speaks volumes of exactly what's taking place in the India bloc today. The Samajwadi Party and Trinamool Congress conspicuous in their boycott of the protest. Their MPs were very much in Parliament but chose not to be in the protest that had Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi in attendance.
You can see the leaders of opposition, including Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Vadra, Sanjay Singh, Manoj Jha, and various other opposition political parties have joined this protest. They are also holding a placard which reads Modi Adani are same. You can see as to how the opposition is now raising the issue of Adani, and the DMK has also joined this massive protest.
The differences therefore are clear, allies of the Congress don't agree with the Adani narrative and want other issues to be discussed on priority in Parliament.
देखिए फिलहाल हमारे जो पार्टी का नज़रिया है उस हिसाब से हमें लगता है कि संभल से ज्वलंत मुद्दा अभी कोई नहीं है और हिंसा हुई है, लोगों की जानें गई हैं, तो हमारी प्रायोरिटी संभल है। हम चाहते हैं कि चर्चा सबसे पहले संभल पे हो, हम सरकार से प्रश्न करें, उनकी जवाब दें।
Interestingly, the Congress seems to have climbed down from its Adani stance, saying now that they want other issues to be discussed too.
It was an opportunity, I think, to send a clear message that now we're about to cooperate in Parliament, where, of course, the government sets the agenda and they're the ones who decide as to what issues are going to be discussed. But as far as this is concerned, there's a whole range of issues we want to convey to the public what are uppermost in the minds of the people. It's being simplified as a one-issue protest. It wasn't.
But today as well, the House saw repeated disruptions with Adani slogans being raised. Sample this. When Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stood to speak, the opposition MPs kicked off their sloganeering.
1934, the Banking Regulation Act 1949.
The government has lashed out at the Congress, accusing the party of resorting to disruptive politics despite an understanding.
देखिए, पार्लियामेंट में जैसा मेंबर्स का बिहेवियर है वो सब देश देखता है और पार्लियामेंट का बहुत तरीके होते हैं चलाने का, रूल्स, रेगुलेशंस, कन्वेंशंस, कई चीज़ें होते हैं जिसको पालन करना होता है। अगर पार्लियामेंट नहीं चलेगा तो देश कैसे चलेगा?
The differences in the India bloc are widening, particularly it seems between the Congress and the Trinamool. A rather public war of words is also playing out over who should lead the India bloc now.
जितनी बार वह अपमान करने के लिए बंगाल का, वहाँ की अस्मिता का आते हैं, उतनी बार उनका और वोट बढ़ जाता है। और जो उनका कद है, एक बहुत ही वरिष्ठ नेत्री हैं, सामने स्पष्ट रूप से साफ बात को रखती हैं। ममता दीदी सबको साथ लेके चलने वालों में से हैं। वह पूरा समय देकर, तैयारी कर उसके बाद ही लोगों को बुलाती हैं।
हमारे देश में लोकतंत्र है, लोकतंत्र में संख्या देखी जाती है कि किसके पास संख्या किसकी है और फिर एक जिसको कहा जाता है कंसेंसस से फैसला होता है हमारे देश में और पूरा इंडिया गठबंधन तय करेगा कि कौन किसका नेतृत्व होना चाहिए।
Has this parliament session exposed the chinks in the opposition's armor? Will the Congress now put their Adani narrative on the back burner amidst pressure from its allies? Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's cut across right now to my colleague Aishwarya, who's been covering the Parliament, which has largely been a washout over the last 1 week, Aishwarya. Today saw some business, yet there was a clear split in the strategy where the India alliance comes into question.
Well, let me tell you, Preeti, even when the opposition leaders, all of them had met Om Birla, who's the speaker in Lok Sabha, they were very clear that they had certain things that they wanted to speak about. And let me tell you, from sources we have got to know that it was the Congress which was speaking about the Adani issues, but the other party, Samajwadi Party, wanted to speak about Sambhal, the way in which surveys are being conducted. The TMC wanted to speak about what's happening in Bangladesh. So it was pretty clear there. And in the morning today, when we did see that it was entirely the Congress people who were walking down from Makardwar all the way till the old gate, they were the Congress people who spoke about Adani. So we can very clearly see it's the fissures which have now come out to the fore. And we are also seeing subtle hints being given by TMC. TMC believes when it is Mamta Banerjee versus BJP, Mamta Banerjee has the upper hand. And that's the reason probably why we are seeing that there are calls being given. It should be Mamta Banerjee who should be at the helm of the India bloc. Preeti.
All right, Aishwarya, thank you for that quick update. We're going to come right back because very interesting. The leader of opposition in Parliament is Rahul Gandhi. But the face of the India alliance, the TMC, now pitching for Mamta Banerjee. Clearly, differences within the India alliance now right out in the open. All of that had played out before Lok Sabha now simmering to the fore again. Meanwhile, a major showdown is unfolding in Parliament over the Sambhal riots. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi expected to visit Sambhal on the 4th of December, which is tomorrow. But the UP government sources say no politician will be allowed. Meanwhile, in Parliament, Akhilesh Yadav accused the Yogi government of a pre-planned conspiracy.
Over a week after violent clashes in Sambhal, Uttar Pradesh,
Sambhal
Samajwadi Party chief and MP Akhilesh Yadav raised the issue in Parliament and blamed the BJP for the violent escalation.
ये जो घटना हुई है, ये सोची समझी रणनीति के तहत वेल प्लान्ड हुआ है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी और उनके सहयोगी और समर्थक, शुभचिंतक बार बार खुदाई की जो बात कर रहे हैं अध्यक्ष महोदय, ये खुदाई जो है हमारे देश का सौहार्द, हमारे देश का भाईचारा, हमारे देश का गंगा जमनी तहजीब को खो देगा। मैं आपका धन्यवाद इसलिए भी देता हूं कि
Akhilesh Yadav also questioned the timing of the mosque survey.
सोची समझी इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं। 22/11/2024 फ्राइडे को जुमे की नमाज के लिए लोग नमाज अदा करने के लिए जामा मस्जिद पहुंचे, लेकिन पुलिस प्रशासन ने बैरिकेड लगा दिया ताकि लोग नमाज न पढ़ सकें। 29/11/2024 को कोर्ट की अगली तारीख तय थी, परंतु दिनांक 23/11/2024 की रात पुलिस प्रशासन द्वारा कहा गया 24/11/2024 यानी अगले दिन सुबह को दोबारा सर्वे किया जाएगा, और तानाशाही दिखाते हुए सुबह के वक्त से पहले शाही जामा मस्जिद आ गई।
On ground zero Sambhal, situation remains tense and prohibitory orders are still in place. Leader of opposition in Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi and his sister Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra are likely to visit the restive town on Wednesday. This after a Congress delegation was stopped from entering Sambhal on Monday. The Moradabad district administration has made it clear that Rahul Gandhi or any other political leader will not be allowed into Sambhal.
उनके ऊपर भी यही चीज लागू होता है, उनसे भी लगातार रिक्वेस्ट की जा रही है कि अभी संभल ना आवे, बेहतर होगा। जो स्थिति है सबके लिए एक जैसी है। अभी जिलाधिकारी के आदेश से 10 तारीख तक सबके आने पर अभी भी रोक है। किसी को रोकना भी हम नहीं चाहते, बट यही है कि स्थिति में किसी तरीके का तनाव ना हो जाए।
Sambhal erupted in violence on November 24 following a court-ordered survey of the Mughal-era Shahi Jama Masjid, which Hindus claim was built over a temple.
लगातार घटना को सरकार ने गंभीरता से लिया है। न्यायिक जांच भी चल रही है, उच्च स्तरीय जांच भी चल रही है। जो भी दोषी होगा कानून के तहत कड़ी कार्रवाई होगी। अभी प्राथमिकता हमें वहां पर शांति स्थापित रहे, लोगों को रहने खाने में दिक्कत नहीं, ये जिम्मेदारी हमारी है।
The Supreme Court has halted survey proceedings and sealed the report until the Allahabad High Court hears the Mosque Committee's appeal. With Piyush Mishra and Mosmi Singh in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, the latest news break right now coming in on the alleged Muda scam. The ED probe details have been accessed. Muda heat mounts on Siddaramaiah. ED leaks seem to suggest that land allotment in violation of guidelines. Land worth 700 crore was illegally allotted as per the sources within the Enforcement Directorate. ED sources suggest that dummy allotments to generate cash. Allotments in lieu of cars and cash. Devesh Singh is joining us live on this news break. All right, we're going to cut across in a short while, but all right, let's get you big news coming in from Maharashtra. Shinde-Fadnavis has finally met Eknath Shinde. Ki Shinde-Fadnavis meet at Varsha, first face-to-face meeting since the deadlock. Eknath Shinde, who has allegedly been very unwell over the last 48 hours, finally has met Shinde-Fadnavis, and it does seem that there has been some middle ground that will be reached in this particular meeting. And tomorrow it will be Shinde-Fadnavis who will stake claim. Mustafa Sheikh joining me from Mumbai on this developing story. But what you see on your television screen is, well, who was the Deputy CM, his cavalcade going into the current caretaker Chief Minister's residence, that is Eknath Shinde. And in all probability, the Deputy will stake claim as Chief Minister. But what happens to the Chief Minister is the big question in the state of Maharashtra, viewers. Shinde-Fadnavis right now locked in conversation with Eknath Shinde, who finally, after hedging to meet over the last 3-4 days, has decided to green light this meeting and is meeting Devendra Fadnavis at the official residence of the Maharashtra Chief Minister Varsha in Mumbai. Eknath Shinde, who's been in Thane, has come back to Varsha. He seemingly feeling better. Mustafa, what's in the works? Some middle ground already has been reached, therefore this meeting taking place.
Well, yes, it's a breakthrough of some sorts because Eknath Shinde is in Mumbai. Devendra Fadnavis has reached. So finally, for 3-4 days, the Mahayuti leaders meeting, which was expected and didn't happen because of the illness of caretaker Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, is finally happening. And, you know, by protocol, because Eknath Shinde is still the Home Minister, Devendra Fadnavis, who's the Deputy Chief Minister, has just reached Varsha. We'll just show you the visuals. So this is basically the road which leads to the Chief Minister's residence, the official residence of Chief Minister, and maybe Devendra Fadnavis would be occupying this house once he is announced as CM face and takes out as Chief Minister. But as of now, it's Devendra Fadnavis who has reached Varsha, where Eknath Shinde is present, and there are a lot of discussions which are due to happen. One is about who all will be taking oath, whether Eknath Shinde has fully agreed to take oath as Deputy Chief Minister and work under Devendra Fadnavis in the Mahayuti government. What are the portfolios which Eknath Shinde is looking for? It seems sources are suggesting that BJP is saying that let the oath taking take place first. Let's one Chief Minister and two Deputy Chief Minister take oath, and then the ministries and portfolios can be divided when there is time. But as of now, these are the three important oath taking posts which are to be completed and concluded and finalized, because Prime Minister himself is coming down in Mumbai on 5th. So these are negotiations which are likely to be brought up as Eknath Shinde is in Mumbai. Devendra Fadnavis has reached Varsha to meet him. Back to you.
Devesh Singh also joining us. Devesh, what's in the works? Eknath Shinde clearly has been given some, promises. Some promises have been made for him to now come back on the negotiation table. There's been fair amounts of pressure tactics being used with the NCP as well.
As of now, what we've learned from sources that Eknath Shinde and his party was demanding that home departments be given to them. There were also talks that some important portfolios in Maharashtra be given to Eknath Shinde's party, Shiv Sena, in the government that will be formed. The oath-taking ceremony is going to take place on 5th of December. And as of now, it's very clear that the Chief Minister would be from BJP, but some important portfolios were demanded by Shiv Sena, by the Shiv Sena leadership, by Eknath Shinde and his supporters. As of now, what we hear or what we suspect is that there's some middle ground that has been gained, and that is why Eknath Shinde, though he was not feeling well this afternoon, he was at the Jupiter Hospital for a checkup. After that, he's come back to his official residence, Varsha, in Mumbai, and just now Devendra Fadnavis has gone to meet him. So it is suspected that some middle ground has been reached, and there are some talks happening between the BJP and an important ally like Shiv Sena, by the allies of the Mahayuti government, fought the elections together, got the mandate of Maharashtra voters, and now there's some middle ground that has been reached.
All right, some middle ground that has been reached. What exactly have been the promises that have been made to Eknath Shinde? Because something has been given, and therefore also enough pressure tactics being applied that Eknath Shinde is now back on the negotiating table. Not just that, now meeting Devendra Fadnavis. All decks clear, the Mahayuti back on to form government. Tomorrow, Devendra Fadnavis along with Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde in all probability will be staking claim. Devendra Fadnavis will be staking claim along with Ajit Pawar, and Eknath Shinde will be meeting the governor, and the big swearing in will happen the day after, 5th of December. A quick break to stay with us. On the other side is To The Point.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini. जमाने से हटकर है, बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर। Signature finest cardamom seeds, a premium product from Dilbar Group.
Hey Google, how do I do a wing liner? AI Ray. Flip the script with the new Motorola Razr 50 series.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
Hi, I am AI anchor Sana, bringing the top headlines for you, presented by Motorola. Government formation plan finalized in Maharashtra. CM and to Deputy CM to take oath on 5th December. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar's big statement in Lok Sabha says situation normal at LAC, both nations focused on peace. Nitish Cabinet approves 33 agendas in key meeting, extends time limit for land survey.
What artificial intelligence can do for you. Learn how you can harness its infinite possibilities. Identify the opportunities AI holds for you. Explore the future with artificial intelligence. Discover the tech magic with top minds in the field of AI. Only at the India Today Business Today AI Conference 2024. Forge a future of innovation. Join us on Friday, 6th of December at Taj Palace Hotel in Mumbai.
Good evening, you're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Choudhry. Let's get you the latest and we'll get the visuals as well coming in. Just about 20 minutes ago, the cavalcade of the Deputy Chief Minister, who was the Deputy Chief Minister of Devendra Fadnavis. Let's get you those visuals there on your television screen, making its way to Varsha, the official residence of the Maharashtra Chief Minister. And waiting there was the caretaker Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, who finally, after 3 days of being very, very unwell, decided to meet with Devendra Fadnavis. Is there a final thaw in the tension that was underlying the Mahayuti government formation? Have there been some give and take? Has some promises been made to Eknath Shinde? Something has happened, and what we can expect tomorrow is that Devendra Fadnavis, along with Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde, will approach the governor, stake claim. Day after, the 5th of December, is the big swearing in. So what is it really that has gone down? Have some promises been made to Eknath Shinde? And what are those promises? We'll find out. But intense negotiations have been on. The Eknath Shinde faction has been very clear that they wanted a respectable post. What really is a respectable post, and has that been delivered somewhere down the line? Because the sticking point wasn't clearly being the chief minister, it was important ministries as well and the post of the speaker. How much of that has been delivered to Eknath Shinde? Meanwhile, the NCP viewers has also been used. Ajit Pawar to apply pressure on Eknath Shinde. However, all of that now falling together, the Mahayuti gearing up to form the next government in Maharashtra with the swearing-in ceremony scheduled for the 5th of December. Shinde-Fadnavis now finally, we've said it so many times over, so say it once again, poised, all indications suggest he is going to be the chief minister. India Today has accessed exclusive details on the power-sharing formula. Take a look at this report.
Mahayuti gets ready to form the next government in Maharashtra. Shinde-Fadnavis is all set to return as chief minister. While hectic parleys continue ahead of the swearing-in ceremony on the 5th of December, India Today has accessed exclusive details of the power-sharing formula that's in the works. To start with, sources say only Shinde-Fadnavis from the BJP, Eknath Shinde from the Shiv Sena and Ajit Pawar from the NCP will be sworn in on the 5th of December. While the BJP may get around 22 ministerial berths, sources say the BJP is likely to retain Home, Revenue, Speaker's post and the post of the Legislative Council chairperson. Shiv Sena may get the Deputy Chief Minister's post. Against the 16 berths that Sena has demanded, they are likely to get 12. Sources also say Ajit Pawar's NCP is likely to get 10 berths in total and the control of the finance department. Meanwhile, the caretaker Chief Minister Eknath Shinde visited a hospital in Thane for a medical checkup on Tuesday. Shinde has not attended any meeting since he went to his village last week. He had cited ill health to skip the meetings, but now insists he's fine and all's good. Meanwhile, top Shiv Sena leaders met at Shinde-Fadnavis' residence to discuss the oath-taking ceremony plans. BJP observers from Maharashtra, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and former Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani will be a part of the key BJP meet on the 4th of December that will formally announce the chief ministerial pick.
कल सुबह 11 बजे हमारे सभी विधायक दल की बैठक है और वहाँ हम लोग चर्चा विचारणा करेंगे और उसके बाद सर्वसम्मति से नेता की चुनाव होगी और उसका नाम हाईकमांड को बताएंगे फिर घोषित करेंगे.
There is, however, a power struggle within the Mahayuti. The NCP has claimed it is now party number 2 in the alliance after the BJP.
ज्याला स्ट्राईक रेट आपण म्हणतो त्याच्यामध्ये बीजेपी 1 नंबरला आहे आमच्यामध्ये आणि 2 नंबरला अर्थातच अजित पवार गट आहे आणि 3 नंबरला शिंदे साहेबांचा गट आहे. थोडासा फरक आहे 2 नंबर 3 नंबरमध्ये. तर आमच्या म्हणणं असं आहे की आमचा पण स्ट्राईक रेट चांगला आहे तर तुम्ही त्यांच्या एवढीच आम्हाला पण जागा द्या.
The 3/4 landslide it has won means that the Mahayuti has many aspirants for cabinet berths. The challenge for the BJP-led Mahayuti is to manage expectations of the allies and its own leaders. With Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
So the decks have been cleared seemingly, and tomorrow Shinde-Fadnavis, the man of the hour, will go and stake claim along with Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde. But what really led up to the thawing of what we have witnessed, especially in the last couple of days, tension underlying tension where the Mahayuti came into question over forming the government. Let's cut across to our panelists this evening. Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party. Atul Londe Patil, Spokesperson, Congress. Advocate Sushi Ben Shah, Spokesperson, Shiv Sena. And Sahil Joshi. Sahil, would you want to quickly come and weigh in on what has really happened behind the scenes that has made that meeting possible between Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis as you and I speak?
Well, this was bound to happen because now it is very clear that the day BJP declared that there will be a swearing-in ceremony on 5th of December at 5 o'clock, they also declared the time as well. Then and there itself, it was very clear that what is going to happen in the future, and that leaves a very little room for any kind of a discussion henceforth. So after that, it was just what I could say. I mean, I would not say theatrics, but I would say that just passing of the time. And there are yet a lot of things to be discussed and finalized. But right now, what is most important for all of them realized is that to form the government, because it's been many days, not that for the first time this has happened in Maharashtra, but this is definitely for the first time has happened in Maharashtra, that despite having a full majority, massive mandate, there is no formal announcement about who is going to be the chief minister, and there is no staking claim going to the governor. There is no electing a leader of a legislative party. So, somewhere that has to end. And that's how I think this is happening at this point of time. Now that the political picture is very clear that who is going to be what, then this is a kind of a fresh start, what we can see at this point of time. But I would also say that, the formula by which the cabinet will be formed is yet to be decided, because there are certain demands by Shiv Sena. I know that Sushi Ben Shah would agree to that, but as far as I know, that Shiv Sena is demanding almost 15 cabinet berths, which I think will be settled to around 12, and Ajit Pawar will be around 9 to 10.
Sahil, is Speaker also the bone of contention?
No, I think Speaker, the BJP is going to keep the Speaker's position, because Speaker's position becomes utmost important in any form of the government. And everybody saw that because Mahavikas Aghadi's Speaker, Nana Patole, resigned from the Speaker's position and chose to become MPCC chief, it costed them the whole government. So I don't think that BJP is going to leave the Speaker's position. Yes, the contention will be about who is going to lead the Legislative Council, which I think even the BJP is going to claim for that as well. Because for both the houses, they would like to have the top position in their hand, because they have the mandate, they have the numbers, they have 137 MLAs at this point of time in their kitty. So that is what it looks like it's going to be.
Okay.
But we will have to see whether, because Shiv Sena already has a deputy chairman in Maharashtra Legislative Council, whether the deputy speakership goes to Ajit Pawar or it goes with Eknath Shinde is yet to be seen.
All right, I want to cut across to Sanju Verma, but Sushi Ben Shah, well, we are glad that your leader is feeling better and he's finally decided to meet Devendra Fadnavis. But Sanju Verma, coming to you, well, it does seem finally decks have been cleared. What had been over the last couple of days, fair amount of theatrics and drama of something which should have been very, very simple, keeping the Maha mandate.
Preeti, first and foremost, like I said, I'm not into crystal ball gazing. So let's wait for 5 p.m. tomorrow. We are barely, a couple of hours away from the grand ceremony. Having said that, I think this entire media, halablu, अरे इतना वक्त क्यों लग रहा है? 23 तारीख को रिजल्ट निकल गए थे, and look, we are already, on the 4th of December. So I just want to say, naysayers one thing. आपको याद दिला दूं कि हरियाणा के चुनाव का नतीजा 8 अक्टूबर को निकला था. It is more than 55 days. अभी तक भूपिंदर हुड्डा is still occupying the residence of LOP, but Bhupinder Hooda has not been declared as leader of opposition. That position is lying vacant in the Haryana Assembly. This is simply for those people who keep pointing fingers at the BJP and Eknath Shinde group. But more importantly, I just want to say this to you. Where I mildly disagree with Sahil, he said that currently we have the support of 137 MLAs. So I just want to say that there are many BJP leaders who actually won on either the Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena ticket or on the Ajit Pawar NCP ticket. And very quickly, I can see Sahil smiling. Murji Patel, Nilesh Rane, Sanjana. Can I just finish?
Ma'am, we are allowed to
Can
smile.
I just-
No, you're looking at us and telling us why we are smiling. Sahil is allowed to smile, ma'am.
Oh, come
So are
on.
you allowed
I
to
said
smile?
that.
Everyone's allowed to
Come
smile.
on. Preeti, I said that on a lighter note. Come on,
Okay,
kabhi
ma'am,
to,
fine,
cut some
fine.
slack. Yeah.
Ma'am, that's
Arey,
right. You said it
hamesha
in a lighter note, therefore I'm laughing. Go ahead, make your point quickly.
Yeah. All on a lighter note, but very quickly, your audience needs to know this. That since, altogether there are 16 BJP leaders who contested on either a Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena ticket or on a Ajit Pawar NCP ticket. The total number of MLAs that the BJP, if you include everybody, the independents and these 10 people, then actually the number that we have is 148 instead of 145 that is needed to stake a claim to form the government on a standalone basis. Very quickly, you need to hear this. From the Ajit Pawar group, the people who fought from BJP on their ticket, Rajkumar Badole, Pratap Patil and Sachin Patil. Independents who are supporting us, Shivaji Patil, Sharad Sonavane, Ravi Rana, 2 MLAs of JSS, 1 MLA of RSVA, and last 10 seconds. In the Eknath Shinde faction, people who fought from our side on their ticket who are supporting us, Murji Patel, Nilesh Rane, Sanjana Jadhav, Rajendra Gavit, Vilas Tare, Vithal Lange, Amol Khatal. So we have
Got it, ma'am, got it. I want to bring it. You said you're not into crystal ball gazing, but this is not really about crystal ball gazing. It's about natural justice. Natural justice would demand that Eknath Shinde come back as chief minister, even if you look at pure politics. But Susi Ben Shah, in very simple terms, your ally, Sanju Verma, has practically told you need to stick in your boots because they are the big brother, and they've told you exactly why.
No, I never said anything like this. Don't put words
Ma'am,
into my mouth.
in a politer, milder manner, you did exactly that.
No.
Good evening to all, and Sanju, my friend, whether they are from your party or my party, as long as they contest on Dhanushaban, they are Shiv Sainiks. So let us understand that very clearly. So they are Shiv Sainiks, but yes, we are together, and we will form the next government tomorrow. And under a very, very epoch ceremony, and you will see all Maharashtra street. But understand this, they are Shiv Sainiks. So now coming back to our debate, I always maintained that there is a little bit of fine-tuning, little bit of bargaining, little bit of negotiating required, because we fought this election under the captaincy of our Pramukh Neta Eknath Raoji Shinde. It was accepted by all. And therefore, we expected, Bhaiya, hum Shiv Sainik hai, very emotional party, very emotional cadre, hard-working cadre. So we expected that he should be considered, and maybe he was the front runner. That's what we thought for the CM-ship. But arithmetic, as Sanju rightly pointed out, arithmetic always shows, and in politics, that's what matters. And therefore now we left it to our leaders in Delhi, PM sir and Amit Shah ji. They decided that the BJP will have the chief minister. So be it.
Okay.
But Dhanushaban and BJP are the longest NDA allies, and I have no doubt in mind that they will do justice by giving us the respect that we deserve and the dignity that we deserve.
All right, but it's still somewhere down the line hinges on respect and dignity that you deserve. Now, what will be befitting that respect and dignity is the big question. But Mr. Patil, you've also been smiling through it all. Yesterday, you were on my show and you had enough conspiracy abound where you said that they'll do each other in. That's not happening. They're all now coming happily onto the same page, Mr. Patil.
See, we have
Mr.
seen
Patil,
Mukaddar ka Sikandar in last 2.5 years. We have seen Mukaddar ka Sikandar in last 2.5 years. And most likely in coming 5 years, we'll be watching Sikandar ka Mukaddar. So this is what happening between Sanjuji and Sushibin ji. Sushibin very immediately become an emotional Shiv Sainik. She only took 2.5 years to become emotional.
Sushibin, allow him. You got a free run. Sanjuji got a free run. Allow Mr. Patil. You'll get your turn back. Mr. Patil, go ahead. Make your point.
Both sides of the coin. So let me not open my mouth.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am, I'll give you space to open your mouth. Allow Mr. Patil to do so. Mr. Patil, go ahead.
I have pinched in the right place, and that is why she got so annoyed. I just said she has become emotional Shiva Sainik in 2.5 years. Sushibin was with us 2.5 years before that. and she has become emotional
Okay,
Shiv
can I
Sainik, and
just
I
get Mr.
congratulate you
Patil?
for that.
No point talking over each other. I'll be embarrassed and I'll be made to get your fader down. I don't want to do that. Mr. Patil, make your point. I'll bring Sahil in. I'll come back to you. You know, both the ladies coming back to you. Allow him to have a word. Get a word in.
Here already women are in majority, and we and myself and Sahil, we are in minority. So please
Sir, I'm a neutral party here and so is Sahil. So in that sense, you are in a minority. Go ahead.
I want protection from you, Preeti ji. So please allow me to speak. See,
please.
We have seen what has happened in last 2.5 years, and coming 5 years will be very difficult for both these two factions of NCP and Shiv Sena. Supreme Court is yet to deliver its final verdict on both the things, whether they will survive as a party or not. Because BJP has a tendency खा लेने की. They have done with AIDMK, they have done with Akali Dal, they have done with Assam Gana Parishad, they have done with PDP, they have done with Biju Janata Dal. We have seen all this, and picture abhi baki hai. Maharashtra will see the same picture because Sanju started with that. We have 16 MLAs who contested on either Shinde faction or on Ajit Dada's faction. So picture abhi baki hai, and Maharashtra will see further breaking of two factions. They are already known as a faction in Maharashtra. Nobody accepts them in a general public that they are original Shiv Sena or original NCP. Leave apart.
Sir, abhi to mat boliye na. Now it's a little rich. After the mandate which has come through, this is whether who's the original Shiv Sena or NCP is now.
Give me a protection. Give me protection.
Ma'am, protection, sir, protection I can't give you. I'll come back to you. I'll bring in Sahil Joshi into this conversation.
Preeti ji, let me finish in 10 seconds.
10 seconds, sir. 10 seconds.
For Sushi ji, I must tell you that we have spent more than 2 hours with the Election Commission today with Rajiv Kumar and other election commissioners, and they will not been able to answer our questions. So it is mandate for you, not for us, and not for people of Maharashtra. If had it been so, you would have allowed Marketwadi people to vote on ballot paper.
I want to get in Sahil and I want to come back to the two ladies. But Sahil, okay, Sanju ji and Sushi Ben Shah. Please, the fact is every time, Sanju ji, you've been on my show, you said I am 1 against 2. Now it's 2 against 1. Allow him to also get in a word and I'll come to the both of you as well. Okay, Sahil, I want to bring you in. All of what could be the ramifications of this government in time to come is conjecture. What you see right now is a rout of the Aghadi. But having said that, there are loopholes within the Maha Yuti as well. It's all not as pretty as it looks, though the mandate is massive. Having said that, do you see any nitty-gritties or any tension especially take place between the NCP and the Shiv Sena right now? Because enough pressure was applied through Ajit Pawar.
Right now, if both the leaders are taking oath as a deputy chief minister, there will be a level playing field, which wasn't there in last 1 year because Eknath Shinde was the chief minister. So obviously he had more power than Ajit Pawar. But right now the BJP is going to be in the role of a referee, and they will be deciding, how it is. And they will be deciding on a lot of things, especially the Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis, whenever there is a cause of dispute. But more than that, I tend to agree on one thing, that the Maharashtra situation is not yet over. There are multiple things which we will have to wait for. And right now, we don't know how the politics is going to get, going to take turns, because there are going to be municipal corporation elections. There will be another realignment I could see in next 6-7 months, the way that this government is being formed. It is impossible for any of the party or any of the government to run the government with the three parties which are at equal strength and sometimes at loggerheads. That was the same prediction about Mahavikas Aghadi as well, because even if they didn't get a chance to complete the 5-year term, but there will be so many things within these alliances, because now the situation will be completely different. Devendra Fadnavis will be at the helm of the affairs. He has already run the state for 5 years. He's going to have the not only the chief minister's position, but also the home department, also the revenue department. He's going to control this government to the core, and we'll have to wait and see that how the alliance partners now think about it, because there will be the municipal corporation election. When the Shiv Sena and the BJP were together in the government from 14 to 19, even then the municipal corporation elections were fought separately, and that is another thing which we will have to look out
that they
for.
need to look at. All right, Sanju Verma, coming back to you, it's interesting because you very correctly gave out the math of the Vidhan Sabha and how there were many from the BJP who fought on the symbol of Eknath Shinde's party. But let's reverse the trend because it's not so much about the BMC election as well as Vidhan Sabha. The most crucial factor, Sanju Verma, in all of this is those 7 MPs that are supporting you at the centre by the Eknath Shinde government, a party, which is Shiv Sena.
Preeti, let's be very clear. With no offense to Sahil Joshi, he understands Maharashtra politics a lot better than a lot of other anchors. But let Sahil Joshi also understand he completely got the Maharashtra election projections wrong. Not once did he say clearly and categorically कि महायुति जीतेगी. Not once did he say that the BJP will get even more than 100 seats. तो छोड़िए, ये तो ये कह रहे थे कि उद्धव ठाकरे वापसी कर रहे हैं and he will be soon seen at Varsha as the next chief minister.
No, one minute. Now, Preeti, I will have to intervene here. I'll have to intervene here.
There's clearly no love lost between you and Sahil. Every time you're on my show, it becomes more about the both of you than you and the opposition.
I challenge Sanju Verma to show one statement of mine.
Let me come in. Preeti, can I finish?
Okay, don't misquote him is what Sahil is saying. Sanjuji, please make your point because I need to move on in the show.
Show me one statement, Sanju Verma.
He's challenging you. He's saying I never said it. Go ahead, Sanju Verma, quickly make your point. Ma'am, can I just get Sahil,
and ask your alliance partner. Even they were not sure that you are going to cross 100 mark.
Preeti, can I
Sanjuji, let's steer clear of casting aspersions on journalists. He's saying
where I said that Uddhav Thackeray is going to be the next chief minister. Show me one statement.
Sahil, allow her to come in. You've made your point.
Yeah.
Make your point, Sanjuji.
So, Preeti, let me say one thing very clearly to Atul Londe now. He said that, BJP तो अपने alliance partners को marginalize कर देती है. Let me tell Atul Londe, I will not even take the Bihar example, where despite 43 seats, the JDU's Nitish Kumar is the chief minister, not the BJP, which has 74 seats in Bihar Assembly. मैं आपको एक example देती हूँ. Whether it is Chandrasekhar, whether it is Deve Gowda, whether it is I.K. Gujral, whether it was V.P. Singh, ऐसा कोई बचा नहीं जिसे कांग्रेस ने ठगा नहीं, including बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर, सीताराम केसरी, श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी, राम मनोहर लोहिया, कर्पूरी ठाकुर. ने इन सब लोगों को इनके वजूद को छीन लिया था.
So basically it's all a little rich coming in from the Congress. I'm running out of time. Atul Londe, please respond. Then I'll go to Ms. Shah. Ma'am, I'm coming to you. Allow Atul Patil to respond. Mr. Patil.
See, people of India, people of Maharashtra has come to know what is the reality and real face of the BJP. I don't require to tell it. But today is the black day in the history of Indian democracy because this BJP चोर के दाढ़ी में तिनका out of fear didn't allow Markandwadi people to go on doing their
ballot. Please allow him to speak. Can I just get Atul Patil? Atul Patil, can I get Atul Patil? Make your point. Can I just get Atul Patil?
Public mandate. You have got a public mandate. आपने चोरी किया वोट की और फिर सिनाजोरी चल रही है आपकी. Why didn't you allow Markandwadi people? What our constitution says? People are sovereign in this country. People are supreme in this country. People have given them their constitution. And you didn't allow Markandwadi people. You pressurized them with the help of administration. You have terrorized them today. There it's clear that आपने चोरा है mandate.
Okay. Susi Ben Shah, please respond.
Atul bhai, such brazen falsehood should not be allowed.
Nonsense by Atul Londe.
Mr. Joshi.
Ma'am, please allow. The fact is, no. I'm gonna please allow your panelists to speak. Don't embarrass me to ask for your faders to be pulled down. I don't like doing it. But I'll be forced. Can I just get Susi Ben Shah to respond?
I will just tell you this. These are bunch of brazen lies. Mr. Joshi had done a show on Mumbai Tak, where he invited assistant election commissioner. And he had categorically, I think maybe Mr. Joshi should have sent Atul Bhai the link. He had categorically explained how this machine and how this electioning process is foolproof, how it is done under the supervision of all political parties. Now to say, Mr. Joshi, please send Atul Bhai that link. Now that to turn around and say that they've lost.
Okay.
Be a gallant loser for heaven's sake. Now you're talking about democracy. Now you're again constitutional.
No, Misha, you know what Mr. Londe is saying is that one particular village just wanted to exercise their franchise through a ballot paper.
But why? There is no necessity. Why are you? There is the electioneering process is over, where every political party participated in it through counting agents.
But it's a
polling
democracy.
agents.
But Ms. Shah, it is a democracy.
But
if they want to do it,
no.
why shouldn't
You
they be
cannot
allowed to do it?
One law, one rule for the entire nation.
Democracy
You can't
is
have
hijacked.
one village.
Nobody is denying the government, ma'am. Nobody is denying the government. Nobody is denying the mandate. You are bang on where you say anyone who questions the mandate, anyone who questions the mandate is wrong. But if a village wants to go ahead and conduct a poll on its own to just see where they stand, why shouldn't they be allowed to?
No, this is not as per the rule of law. Trust me.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going terribly out of time. I wish this was the debate, but I'm terribly out of time. It's a hard cut. I appreciate all our guests for joining us. Thank you there. We're going to keep a keen eye on all developments. A quick break on the other side. Rahul Gandhi takes over.
जमाने से हटकर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर फाइनेस्ट कार्डमम सीड्स, अ प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट फ्रॉम दिलबाग ग्रुप।
बांग्लादेश को लेकर के भारत सरकार को चिंता करनी चाहिए। भारत सरकार चिंतित हो क्योंकि इस तरह का काम नहीं हो, तो भारत सरकार क्या ताकत